What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shinryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. The moment is here, Gal is here, and we're gonna go right ahead and see what he has on offer, as well as the Black Friday mumbo jumbo that has been thrown our way. See if the deals are any good. Actually, spoiler alert, I already went through some of the stuffs while I was having a short break during training. I have a training going on right now, so I only have a short period and not long enough for me to try to end recordings without getting anything properly done. So let's get to it, okay? So we want to first of all look at what the Black Friday deals are all about. What have I discovered so far upon going through here? What actually seems to happen is that there seems to be a specialized mall that has been created for where these deals are actually being affected. So there are no discounts here, as you can see, and I do not remember seeing any discounts in Divination or any of the other special locations you can actually look around. Not in draws, you're not saving any stars, and of course, definitely not in the special summon. However, what is happening here is they have actually separated where you can actually look out for these Black Friday deals. One of them in the mall, like I said before, I know I figured that it's going to be obviously more discounts on spending, and then the other one is actually in the so-called shopping spree, which is the card itself. So it looks like what is happening here is not really like you're actually getting any discount, because I can't really recollect what on here is on sale. Like if we go over to, for example, the fight mall, where you can see legendary fighters, and those that you may have missed out on, let's see how full prices. However, what is happening here is that you have a chance to now purchase these so-called gift baskets, as they look like. I'm trying to see what they're called. Black Friday shopping bag, that's what they're called here. And with this, you typically are able to go over to the mall, let's go to uh, the actual shopping spree location, or the store, whatever, and purchase any one of your favorites. Obviously, the main attraction is going to be having access to two chaotic starlights, which is definitely going to be encouraging a lot of spending, because obviously you're having a chance to get chaotic starlight by getting other additional stuffs that you would actually find useful as a play to win player. So the endless obvious options are going to be between having two of this and having four of this, because you have a variety of options of characters to pick from, as well as divination tickets in case you choose to go for those instead. However, for us free to play players, I'm just going to say from the start, count the chaotic starlight out. We are not going to be able to make it up to that point. Why is this? We pretty much have 21 tickets to collect every day, and we pretty much have what 12 days to collect them. The remaining 2 days just going to be more or less like a mop up, get whatever you can. And if we look at 21 and 12, we're just a little over 250, just a little over 250. So you're barely going to be able to make it to actually get one of the boxes here, right? So this is going to be one of the things you're going to barely be able to get one of these characters. For me, as you guys know, when it comes to the draft pool, the main character I've been trying to get has been Jen, but there is a tricky situation right now with regards to who I want to pick. Those I don't want to pick, definitely I know them for sure. Which jury can take a back seat? She's amazing, but she's not a priority, and the reason why she's not actually any, let's just go straight to the temptations here. The reason why she can't be any form of temptation for me right now is because I'm nowhere close to actually getting the character as well. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to actually say is you can actually go ahead and look at the other characters here. I think Vega is also among the list too. Let's go right ahead and let's try and revisit all the characters that you can actually pick up here. Vega is there. I'm not close to getting him to SS. The only reason I'm going to consider characters are going to be three reasons. The characters are important to me for my build, long-term build that is. They're close to triple S or they're close to double S. With Rose, Where is Rose status right now? I think Rose is a bit tricky. Rose is pretty much, we still need 3 more characters to go. Obviously getting Rose gets us 1 place closer, but it's not going to be enough. Getting Summer Ibuki means at least I get an A plus, but I already have my investment. Once I'm done with this video here and dealing with Gal, I'm going to go right ahead and do my Shadow Q remaining, get 2 bosses up the list, and then I can actually unlock her through the street art over here, right? Get this 2 done, get her here, and that's pretty much that. With Sagat is someone that I kind of put her in the backseat behind Summer Ibuki in terms of my own priority. So that's why he's sort of like in a stalling state right now, and he's stuck on S. And I'm going to need 2 dupes to actually get him to double S. Of course, I can get those 2 dupes from both those events, but I'm not going to go with that. The guys who are actually close to actually being meaningful, number 1, Jury. All right, I only need 1 more unit of her to get that done. And the reason why it is actually a tempting offer is, first of all, I'm not going to be refreshing this. I can't afford to refresh. Refreshing this is going to cost you 1,000 gems. I can't afford to refresh this. So obviously it gives me an opening to actually focus in my purchase on other items here. The only other significant item that will be here right now will be the Legendary Boost Stone, but because the important ones I already purchased. I already got my Soul Core. I already got the regular beef boosts stones, and I already got a jury here. So I'm willing to, however, wait, because even if I go right ahead and get my jury right away, I still have to wait 25 more days to get the next one. So I'm not going to be going for jury. All right. Let's go back to this. Yeah, we're going over here, right? Pretty much almost every Master Inferno character that isn't like OP is available. I don't have any copy of Dhalsim. As nice as he is, I'm gonna have to patient and wait. I only have 1 copy of Divina Rose. She's not a priority either. Rose is, so I'm not gonna go on her. The other tricky person actually that has a say would have been A-chan, to slowly build a character, because she's actually someone actually I'm interested in building further. That means I can get her to, if I get this copy of A-chan, because I believe I have her in what, A plus right now. If I get, let's confirm that, I believe I have her in A plus. Yeah, so if I decide to go ahead and pick one of that, I have the opportunity to also pick another one from the street art. Oh, actually I can go street art straight from here. I don't know why I keep going back. And I can actually get another copy of, oh, I can't, so it's not even an option. So the only option for me, the realistic option right now, is going to be between Jiri, get Jiri and forget about the whole Jiri, or whatever, or get Jen and then get him out of my wish list, and then of course if more copies come, because he's been the one that's proven stubborn, and if I can get him to SS, it means I get to unlock his fighting spirit, and I'm actually more particularly interested in his support in the team, so I can get that extra unit going. So he looks to be my priority right now. If that changes over the course of the game and I remember, I'll mention it, but I'm going for Jen. So let me know what you guys are going for, who you guys are going to go for in this box here, and let me know what you guys think as well. Of course, that is if you're going to go for this, but that's going to be my recommendation, right? Reason why is because these guys here, you can get them from other events, all right, anytime. This is the best advanced fighter kit that's been released in a long time, because not only can you at least get this definition if you're not if you're not satisfied with any other options here, but you have most of the Inferno and Master characters that matter, that are not super special or that are not Bison, right? So and of course everyone would have focused on Bison at some point, so typically I'm one of those guys who's slacking on Bison. I just have no triple S. Most people have no triple S plus 5. Bison is probably one of the least known characters right now, unless you're new, right? So we're not going to forget that we have new parties coming in every day, so that will be the only exception. But then you have the opportunity to get your first Bison. I believe that stuff gets open. Make sure you get to it and start collecting those stuffs. Of course, T1 kits, not even even if you're early, save it, get one of these fellas, right? I know obviously you might be thinking, okay, I need to be strong as quick as possible, but you guys will need one of these guys eventually, right? This one's here, you typically get them from, your summons and all that stuff. You keep on gathering all this. You can get them a lot of places. This is arguably another strong one, but this stuff exhausts real quick. You just do one boost and then you're already done and you're over with. That's how it is for me right now. As the further you go, the more it feels like grindy to just get them up a level higher. This one's here, don't even bother. These guys are abundant. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I made a mistake the first time getting for them because all you need for them, or the only time you need the soul shard is for level 1 to 40. Once you're past 40, it's all done. There's no combination, which is what I was worried about initially. There's nothing else. Just that fitting up your next important character. Over these two, I don't know why people think they like this. Oh yeah, you can focus on the function that you care about, but you have less chances of getting your 3 PR than you do when you have 10 full ones. Go for these guys. For me, I even don't like focusing on factions. I like that being chosen for me, unless your end game where you've sort of like almost cleared every other faction and just have one more to go. This one here is kind of subjective. You get this often a lot. But if you're trying to focus on getting kits that you don't want to start sharing and pulling from somebody else and dumping on that person and swapping 247, and then when you have a team that requires both squads and one of them is at a deficiency, you can go right ahead and get one of those. Don't get too many, 8 max, that's what I'm going to recommend. But the short of the matter is, and then the rest of the cast, don't bother with this ones here. Don't bother with any of these characters. As long as they're not special, don't pick them. Doesn't matter if you're early, mid, or late game. That was a mistake I made in the past. But then again, special characters are not available then, but still a mistake. I went for Mad Ryu only though, so it wasn't that bad. But going through everything again, remember, you miss a login chance to collect all these free stuffs you're going to get over here. I believe you get them. Where is it? You get them over here, the Black Friday Mall. Once you go here, you're going to start picking every one of them 3 each. You miss any one, you're going to miss out on that chance to get that big box there. So make sure you guys log in every day. At the very least, just collect those, whatever. They sort of made it a way that I ensure that you actually do. I envy the whales because they're going to be able to get those chaotic starlight, which is kind of amazing, right? Get you one step closer to getting your Gormagala Ken or any person that you care about to the top tier, as you would expect. Now that's pretty much it with regards to that, guys. That's what has been added on here. To just go right ahead and summarize the remaining beats here, which is going to be about Guile. We're already confirmed as expected as well, right? See him here, new character, add him, decent animation, not bad. He's tattooed up, tatted up, if you will, and his thunder. But unfortunately, my wish was for him to have a passive sort of like, move list. After going through him briefly by just tapping on all his moves, I saw he was attacking, so I knew that he's not a passive trigger character. So let's go to Thunder here real quick. Oh, it's not gonna be. I don't have him yet, so it's not gonna be there. But there he is. All his moves trigger. It feels like a modified version, just right off the bat, not without doing any focus. I just kind of read through his move piece briefly. It feels kind of like a Thunder version of regular Guile, which I really don't know what to make of it. We're gonna go through his move list in the next video. You know how we typically do, but I'm gonna try and make sure I can get through the character review quickly, so we can actually go ahead and test the character. And I'm going to be doing these recordings back to back so that I can actually let everything off as quickly as possible and not record, upload. I want to make sure that it is ready for you guys once it comes out. Otherwise, that's pretty much what the update has here. I can't say anything else there. Of course, the Sonic Bleach, you guys probably already gone through it. Typical stuff to expect. Pick your stuff. It's a good chance for me to actually pile up my special summon tickets, and it looks like he's putting on a show, because when you go in the first time you see him on the stage, it's supposed to be an entertainer for some reason. Well, But we're gonna go into the review next in the other video. Let me know what you guys think about what you've seen so far, and of course, most importantly, what you want to do with your supplies. All right, we have more supplies here too. These ones are, in my opinion, very very discretionary. Handle as you will based on your priority. But what I would typically say that don't bother with money. Wait till it's your last resort. You can always get money straight from bets. Non-special faction character like Master Inferno, don't bother with these three guys no matter how much you want them. Be patient, you'll get them there. The Fate Gems, good option to go for. Don't worry about these three guys here. They might be cheap, only last resorts before money. This one here, I always say it, if you're trying to make sure that you have at least your first three teams independently having their own kits, then by all means get maximum 8. So that means 2 of this, maximum 8. That is if you care about that. Between these two, always pick the arcade ones. Don't pick the factional ones. No matter how it helps you focus on Battler faction, you might end up getting a crap of duplicates of regular Aidon instead of Fire Aidon. So don't bother, because that's where the temptation is. Soul Shards, don't bother with those guys either. They are always abundant, like I said before. Treat the other stuff I said as this. Soul Core is the one to go. These guys here, unless it's when you need it, it's just patch up to reach a level. Don't bother, you get up to it. Boost stones, yeah, this is one of the stuff that you probably want to be gathering a lot. However, this is just one. This is one unit, as you can see, but it's one unit of 12. So that's a good one. Don't worry about T1s, T2s. If you haven't gotten to the level, sure, you can go for a few of them. If you have, don't bother about it. You can always get them handy, and this guy is a no-no for me unless you're a whale. All right, that's pretty much it for me, guys. It's been your boy Shin Ryu. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for also for subscribing, making me to hit 100 once again. I'm really pleased. Let's get going. Let's get the family larger, and make sure you like the video if you've seen it. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think about Gal so far before I actually release the review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.